The Lakers have started off 0-4. If you would have told me 5 years ago, even like 3 years ago, when they won the championship, that they would get Russell Westbrook and they would be garbage, I wouldn't believe you. And even last night, when they didn't have Russell Westbrook, they still found a way to lose that game. They kept it competitive throughout the first half, but then in the third quarter they fell off. They started to come back, and then midway through the fourth, they just fell over and died. I feel like LeBron's about to get to that age where it's just like Tom Brady. Tom Brady retired at the perfect time. You know, he didn't have anything left to prove, and everybody's calling him the GOAT. But you look at him this season, and it's just insulting to his legacy. And I feel like LeBron's getting to that point. I feel like once he passes Kareem in scoring, what else does he have to prove? I'm not going to get into the GOAT discussion right now, but this Lakers team has been pathetic. Let's talk about Russell Westbrook for a second, because I feel like he's been getting pretty much all of this Lakers hate, and that it's just his fault. And when you look at him offensively, you can make the argument that it is his fault, but honestly, if you look defensively, like that one night when he went 0 for 11, that was crazy. I watched the whole game, and every time he would shoot, the crowd would just gasp. It was the funniest thing ever. And I feel bad for him because he had a solid night defensively. He had 5 steals, and he played a good game defensively, but offensively he just didn't, and he was really blamed for the loss. And I still think he's a good player. I really do. I think that he has still some in his tank, but I heard someone say that he's like a bull in a china shop, which, I mean, the bull's good, but, you know, he's in the china shop and he's kind of wrecking everything. It was also cool to me to see Paul George kind of sticking up for him, even though he's not really his teammate anymore. He's got respect for Russell Westbrook and knows that, you know, he's still a good player. But last night really proved to me, at least, that even if they were to trade Westbrook somewhere and get some other young talent, I don't really think it matters. I don't feel like this team would make a finals run anyways, just because off of how inconsistent Anthony Davis is. And I say that even though he had a great night last night, I don't know how he can do it every night. I mean, and if you want to talk fragile people, I don't want to call him a fragile person, because I bet he's more physically fit than pretty much anybody you know and I know. But I don't know, it's just, he always is getting hurt, and you got an inconsistent star, and then you got LeBron, who even last night he had 9 assists, which was great, but he also had 8 turnovers. And your supporting cast is absolute shit. I can't believe how bad it is. Like, you've got Matt Ryan from the Indianapolis Colts playing for you, literally. Patrick Beverley was a 6-man last year, and now he's the starting shooting guard for you. It's crazy. I remember people talking about Patrick Beverley maybe retiring, and now he's out here playing starting shooting guard for the Los Angeles Lakers. Unfortunately for them, it's just not going to be their year. Maybe they can rebuild with something, because when you have 2 superstars, but one of them's hurt, and one of them is 38 and in his 20th year, and then your supporting cast is absolute dog water, it's just not going to end up great. But I think that's all I got for this one. I'll probably think of something else once I edit this, but it's whatever. Guys, make sure you subscribe, turn post notifications on, follow me on Twitter and on Instagram. Twitter's GavSwag247, Instagram is SplashMountainYT. I got a poll going up right now on Instagram, and I'm trying to get your hot takes so I can make a video on that. So just go to the most recent post on my Instagram and comment your NBA hot take. And I'm going to end it off with the GOAT.
Los Angeles Lakers, what happened? Los Angeles Lakers, you lost 4 games. Oh, whoa. There's no way you go to the playoffs and to win the championship this year. Good win this year, LeBron. Good luck.